Welcome to BSc Main Physics Semester 1, Class number 10, Dynamics of Rigid Bodies Chapter 1, and today we will do some problems from moment of inertia. Problems from moment of inertia. And this is Chapter 1, Dynamics of Rigid Bodies, Semester 1, BSc Main Physics, Class number 10. Before going to problems, we have to recollect some of the important formulas in moment of inertia. We have to recollect some formula in moment of inertia. Formulae at a glance. Formulae at a glance in dynamics of rigid bodies. അപ്പോൾ പ്രോബ്ലത്തിലേക്ക് കടക്കുന്ന മുമ്പ് നമ്മൾ ഇവിടെ ഉള്ള പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ചില ഫോർമുലകൾ ഓർത്തിരിക്കണം. ആ ഫോർമുലകൾ ഓർത്തെങ്കിൽ മാത്രമേ നമുക്ക് കണക്ക് ഈസി ആയിട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുകയുള്ളൂ. ഇവയെല്ലാം കാണാതെ പഠിക്കുന്ന ഫോർമുലയാണ്. moment of inertiaയിൽ പ്രോബ്ലം ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ ഈ കാണുന്ന ഫോർമുലകൾ എല്ലാം നമ്മൾ ബൈഹാർട്ട് ചെയ്യണം. ഏതൊക്കെയാണ് ഫോർമുല നോക്കുക. ആദ്യം ഈ moment of inertiaയുടെ ഡെഫിനിഷനാണ് ഡൈനാമിക്കൽ ജോമെട്രിക്കലും. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് I is equal to omega alpha, I is mr square. Next is angular momentum, L is I omega. Next kinetic energy, half I omega square, and it is called rotational kinetic energy. Then mi of rod, ml square by 12. Only one case is given. There are two cases for uniform rod. One is mi about an axis through center and perpendicular to length, and other is mi about an axis through one length and perpendicular to length. Instead of writing the two formulae, we have written here only one. The first formula, that is I equal to m L square by 12, that is mi of a straight rod about an axis through center and perpendicular to length. The second is I is equal to mr square by 2 for circular disk. Third is I equal to m into r square plus r square by 2 for annular disk. Next is I is equal to mr square for circular ring. I is equal to m into L square by 12 plus r square by 4 for salt cylinder about an axis through center and perpendicular to length. Then I is m into L square by 12 plus r square by 2 hollow cylinder, and the hollow cylinder derivation is not in the syllabus, so we haven't taken it. That is a relation for hollow cylinder. And I is equal to 2 by 5 mr square solid sphere, and I is equal to 2 by 3 mr square hollow sphere. Here hollow sphere is not in the syllabus, so hollow cylinder is there, hollow sphere is not in the syllabus. And these are the important formulae that you have to remember. And we can see the first problem. I will read the first problem and then discuss its solution. You see the first problem. Find the mi angular momentum and kinetic energy of a uniform circular disk of mass 200 kg and diameter 1 meter rotating about an axis through center and perpendicular to the plane of the disk at the rate of 120 rpm. Rpm means revolutions per minute. Revolutions per minute, rotations per minute. That is the meaning. Find the mi angular momentum, kinetic energy of a uniform circular disk about an axis of mass 200 kg and diameter 1 meter rotating about an axis through its center and perpendicular to the plane of the disk at the rate of 120 rpm. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ഒരു യൂണിഫോം സർക്കുലർ ഡിസ്കിൻ്റെ കാര്യമാണ് പറയുന്നത്. മാസ് അതിൻ്റെ 200 കിലോഗ്രാം ആണ്, ഡയമീറ്റർ 1 മീറ്റർ ആണ്, അപ്പോൾ റേഡിയസ് 1/2 മീറ്റർ വരും. അതിൻ്റെ പെർപെൻഡിക്കുലർ ആക്സിസ്, പ്ലെയിനിന് പെർപെൻഡിക്കുലർ ആക്സിസ്, സെൻട്രൽ ആക്സിസ് എടുക്കുകയാണ്. mi കാരണം, ആംഗുലർ മൊമെൻറ്റം കാരണം, അതുപോലെ കൈനറ്റിക് എനർജിയും കണ്ടുപിടിക്കണം. So answer disk I is equal to I disk about P0 Q0. P0 Q0 is the perpendicular axis equal mr square by 2. M is 200 kilogram, R half meter, half of diameter. Therefore, I is equal to 200 into 1 by 2 square all by 2 equal to 200 into 1 by 8. 1 by 8, that is 1 by 2 square 1 by 4, 4 into 2, 1 by 8 equal to 25 kilogram meter square. The unit of MI is kilogram meter square. Next is angular momentum. Angular momentum, you know the formula for angular momentum. L is equal to I omega. Omega is 120 RPM. And when we do problem, we have to convert it into radians per second. RPM should be converted into radians per second. So we have to multiply this by 2 pi by 60. If we multiply the given value with 2 pi by 60, we can convert RPM into radians per second. In all problems, the unit of omega should be radians per second. So here 120 into 2 pi by 60, that is 4 pi radians per second. Radians per second. Therefore, L is equal to omega 25 into 4 pi, that is 100 pi joule second. Kinetic energy, K is half omega square, that is half into 25 into 4 pi whole square, that we get as 200 pi square joule. Next problem. A similar problem which can be done as a homework. Find the MI, angular momentum, and kinetic energy of a disk of mass 100 kg and diameter 1 meter, rotating about an axis through center and perpendicular to the plane of the plane at the rate of 60 RPM. That's homework. A very similar problem, only values are changed here. The answer is written in the margin. You do it and check the answers. The first answer is 12.5 kilogram meter square. Second answer is 25 pi joule second. And third answer is 25 pi square joule. Next problem, number 3. A uniform metal rod 1 meter long and weighing 2 kilogram rotates once per second about an axis through center and perpendicular to the length. Calculate MI, angular momentum and rotational K. ഇവിടെ ഈ പ്രോബ്ലം ഒരു യൂണിഫോം റോഡിൻ്റെതാണ്. യൂണിഫോം റോഡ് 1 മീറ്റർ നീളം, 2 കിലോഗ്രാം മാസ്, അത് ആക്സിസിൽ റൊട്ടേറ്റ്സ് വൺസ് പെർ സെക്കൻഡ്, ഒരു സെക്കൻഡിൽ ഒരു പ്രാവശ്യം കറങ്ങും. അതിൻ്റെ MI, ആംഗുലർ മൊമെൻറ്റം, റൊട്ടേഷണൽ കെ ഇവ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുക. So you look at the answer. I is ml screw by 12 for uniform rod, that is I is equal to 2 into 1, length is 1 meter, 1 square by 12, that is 1 by 6 kilogram meter square, that is the first answer. Now omega is 1 revolution per second, once per second, so 1 revolution per second. To convert the revolution per second into radians per second, we have to multiply it by 2 pi because it is RPS. If it is RPM, revolutions per minute, we have to multiply it by 2 pi by 60. Here it is a revolution per second. ഇവിടെ യൂണിറ്റ് റെവല്യൂഷൻ പെർ സെക്കൻഡ് ആണ്, അതുകൊണ്ട് 2 pi മാത്രം കുടിച്ചാൽ മതി. നേരെ മറിച്ച് റെവല്യൂഷൻ പെർ മിനിറ്റ് ആണെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് 2 pi by 60 കൊണ്ട് കുടിക്കേണ്ടി വരും റേഡിയൻസ് പെർ സെക്കൻഡ് ആക്കാൻ. സോ ഒമേഗ ഇസ് 2 pi റേഡിയൻസ് പെർ സെക്കൻഡ്. L is equal to I omega 1 by 6 into 2 pi, that is pi by 3 joule second. You remember the unit of angular momentum is joule second. Unit of angular momentum is joule second. Their rotational Ke equal to half omega square, half into 1 by 6 into 2 pi, the whole square, pi square by 3 joule. Next problem is homework. You can do in the same lines. The problem is a uniform metal rod 1 meter long and weighing 2 kg rotates 1 per second about an axis through center and perpendicular to length. Calculate its MI, angular momentum and rotational K. The answer is written here. Uniform rod I is ml square by 12, M is 2 kg, L equal 1 meter, I is ml square by 12, 2 into 1 square by 12 equal to 1 by 6 kilogram meter square. Angular momentum L equal to I omega, omega is 1 RPS, that is 2 pi radians per second. The same lines as we saw in the above problem. That is L is equal to 1 by 6 into 2 pi, pi by 3 joule second, that is the angular momentum. Rotational kinetic energy. Rotational kinetic energy K is equal to half omega square, half into 1 by 6 into omega. Omega is pi by 3. The square, we get 1 by 12 into 4 pi square by 3 joule. That is that. Next problem, calculate the MI of a uniform meter scale of mass 100 gram about an axis perpendicular to its length and passing through 20th division. Calculate the MI of a uniform meter scale. Meter scale can be considered as a rod or a tape. Calculate the MI of a uniform meter scale of mass 100 kilogram about an axis perpendicular to length and passing through 20th division. അപ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു പടം വരച്ച് കാണിക്കണം. ആ പടം വരയ്ക്കുമ്പോൾ ആക്സിസ് P0 Q0 PQ അതിൻ്റെ പിയും P0 ഇവിടെ കാണുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ബാക്കിയാണ് അടുത്ത നമ്മുടെ താഴത്തെ പടത്തിലുള്ളത്. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് പടം നോക്കുക. അപ്പോൾ നടുക്ക് ഉള്ള ആക്സിനെ നമ്മൾ P0 Q0 എന്ന് പറയും. P0 നമ്മൾ കണ്ടതാണ്. അത് സെൻറ്റർ ഓഫ് ഗ്രാവിറ്റിയിലൂടെ പോകും. സ്കെയിലിൻ്റെ കേസിൽ അത് 50th മാർക്കാണ്. ഒരു യൂണിഫോം മീറ്റർ സ്കെയിലിൻ്റെ സെൻറ്റർ പോയിന്റ് 50th മാർക്കാണ്. അപ്പോൾ 50th മാർക്കിലൂടെയാണ് P0 Q0 വലിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഇങ്ങോട്ട് മാറി 20 ഡിസ്റ്റൻസ് അകലെ, ആ 20 ഡിസ്റ്റൻസ് അല്ല 20th മാർക്കിലൂടെ പാരലൽ ആക്സിസ് പോവുകയാണ്. അതിന് PQ എന്ന് പറയും. അപ്പോൾ രണ്ട് ആക്സിസ് തമ്മിലുള്ള അകലം 50 - 20 30 ആയിട്ട് വരും. രണ്ട് ആക്സിസ് തമ്മിലുള്ള അകലം 50 - 20 30 ആയിട്ട് വരും. നമുക്ക് തിയറം ഓഫ് പാരലൽ ആക്സിസ് അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യണം. So we have to find IPQ, that is PQ is the parallel axis. IPQ is equal to IP0 Q0 plus MA square. Since I is equal to I0 plus MA square, this is the theorem of parallel axis. We have to find I or IPQ. IPQ question mark. I0, IP0 Q0 ML square by 12. In the figure, PQ is the axis passing through 20th mark. We have to find IPQ. I0, IP0 Q0 is ML square by 12. That is 0.1 into 1 square by 12, 1 by 20 kilogram meter square. MA square is equal to 0.1 into 0.3 square equal to 0.1 into 0.09 equal to 0.009 kilogram meter square. Therefore, MI about PQ, I is I0 plus MA square. I0 is 120 plus 0.009 equal to 0.00833 into 0.009 equal to 0.01733 kilogram meter square. I0 is 120 and MA square is 0.009. Next problem, cylinder problem. Cylinder problem. Calculate the MI of a solid cylinder of mass 10 kg, radius 0.1 meter and length 2 meter about an axis passing through its center and perpendicular to the length. Calculate MI of a solid cylinder of mass 10 kilogram, radius 0.1 meter and length 2 meter about an axis passing through its center are perpendicular to the length. So here it is solid cylinder. The formula for solid cylinder is I is equal to m into L square by 12 plus R square by 4. The formula for MI of solid cylinder is I is m into L square by 12 plus R square by 4. That is, here m is equal to 10 kilogram, L is 2 meter, R is 0.1 meter radius. Put the values. I is equal to m 10 into 1 by 12 this is 1 by 12 2 square 4 by 12 plus R 0.01 0.1 square is 0.01 by 4 equal to 10 into 1 by 3 plus 1 by 400 that you add 10 into 400 plus 3 by 1200 is equal to 403 by 120. 10 cancels. We get 3.3583 kilogram meter square. That is the MI of the cylinder about an axis through center and perpendicular to length. That is all with the 10th class, that is MI problems. We continue problems in the next class. Thank you.